Hey, we're trying this again because my internet is sucking today. So we're back for more Shakesyear. We've got 2 days left of Hamlet, and today's monologue isn't really a monologue, but I didn't want to finish off Hamlet without getting to hear from Hamlet one more time because it's his play, whatever, and I wanted to do this. So today we get to hear from Hamlet and Horatio and Osric, who's just the messenger that came to say that there's a fencing match that they want to do. So anyway, for the purposes of clarity, this will be Hamlet, this will be Horatio, and this will be Osric. Okay, now that we've got that clear, let's go through a recap of what happened since yesterday. So since yesterday, when Claudius kicked off the fencing match between Hamlet and Laertes, things have kind of gotten a little bonkers. Hamlet gets the first hit in the fencing match, at which point Claudius is like, maybe you should drink something now, take the poison cup. And Hamlet's like, no, I'm good, let's go again. So they fence again, and Hamlet lands another hit. And again, the king is like, oh, drink something. And Gertrude is like, oh, calm yourself. And she grabs the cup. She goes over and like blots Hamlet's face and then cheerses him and drinks the poison. And Claudius is like, why? Yeah. So then Hamlet and Laertes start fighting again, and this one gets a little bit more rowdy. And how it's usually staged is that Laertes will stab Hamlet, and then Hamlet will grab Laertes' sword at some point and turn around and stab him back. So if you remember, Laertes' sword doesn't have a little tip on it, and it's also been dipped in poison. So now they've both been stabbed with poison, at which point Gertrude collapses, and she's like, I've been poisoned, it's the drink, it's the drink. And Laertes then collapses and starts dying, and he's like, you know what, Hamlet, she's right, it was the drink, and it was all the king's idea, and you're poisoned with the sword, and I'm poisoned with the sword, so blame the king. So Hamlet is like, oh, really? The king did this. So he takes the poison sword, he stabs Claudius, and then he makes Claudius drink the poison as well, so that Claudius dies. And then as Laertes is dying, he's like, please, Hamlet, I forgive you for my father's death if you forgive me for killing you just now. And Hamlet says, heaven make thee free of it. I follow thee. I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act, had I but time, as this fell Sergeant Death is strict in his arrest, oh, I could tell you. But let it be. Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me, and my cause is right to the unsatisfied. Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left. As thou art a man, give me the cup. Let go, by heaven. I'll have it. Oh, good Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown shall live behind me. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain, to tell my story. Now there's really loud noise. What warlike noise is this? Young Fortinbras with conquest come from Poland to the ambassadors of England gives this warlike volley. Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, with the occurrence more and less, which have solicited. The rest is silence. Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Why does the drum come hither? So yeah, we had to get Hamlet dying in there because he got his revenge Laertes and Polonius' whole family is gone. Polonius is gone, Ophelia drowned, Laertes was just stabbed, Claudius is now dead, Gertrude is now dead, Hamlet is now dead, so it's Horatio and Osric standing there with Fortinbras about to come in, and we'll see how well that turns out tomorrow. I'll see you then.